in your C language point of view. In your C language point of view, it is known as what? Control structures. Control structures in C language. What your things? Control structures in Python, I'm going to talk. In that, I'm talking about the index. I'm talking about the index. So, come to the point of it. What is the index here? So here, what is the index I'm going to discuss? Please follow. Very, very important session. Now here, purpose of flow control statements in Python. What is the need of these flow control statements in Python? We'll discuss. And next, we are going to discuss about types of flow control statements in Python. There is the first category, conditional or selection or branching statements. Under that, we have varieties. What is that now? First one, simple if statement. Second one, if else statement. And next, the third one we are going to talk about if else statement. Fourth one is match case statement. Followed by programming examples. I'm going to discuss. This is the first category. And the second category we are going to discuss about. Another one we are discussing about looping or iterative or repetitive statements. There we'll talk about while loop or while else loop. Second one, while loop tarata. Okay, good. That means you know C language. Don't know? For loop you said na? Who said for loop? Raise your hands. Okay, one. Girls, somebody said do while also. You said do while also. I heard about it. Okay. Anyhow, no problem, students. For loop or what, for else. For else loop I am going to take up. And there is no do while here. There is no do while loop is not available. Python does not contain a do while loop. And followed by, here I am going to write, followed by programming examples. Programming examples I am going to take. And the next I am going to talk about third one, transfer flow control statements. Transfer flow control statements. There I am talking about break statement. Second one we are talking about continue statement. Third one we are talking about pass. Fourth one we are talking about return, followed by programming examples. Okay. Next we are talking about, next I am going to talk about programming examples on combined programming examples. Combined programming examples on conditional, comma, what looping and transfer flow control statements. Very, very important. And next I'm going to talk about, this is one level, students. Now I'm going to talk about another one, inner or nested loops. Inner or nested loops. Their first category I'm talking about while loop in while loop, while loop in while loop. Second one, we are talking about for loop in for loop, for loop in for loop. Third one is while loop in for loop, while loop in for loop. Fourth one, we are talking about for loop in while loop, for loop in while loop, followed by programming examples. So many programming examples. Once you do this chapter perfectly, other things are dead easy. Python is going to be dead easy because this is a situation where you can write your coding very well. This I am going to discuss almost 10 days. 10 days. Actually, it will take 8 days. So if any 1 or 2 days like that, maximum I will discuss 8 days. If anything, 1 or 2 days that side or this side, I'll be taking. Once you do this perfectly, and you can see any of the real-time task, and real-time task doing is dead easy, student. Make one thing granted. Classroom example sometimes is very difficult. So 90% of the time you can do the tasks which are given in real time is you can do very, very easily, not at all difficult. Suppose reading the data from Excel sheet and analyzing the data. Now, as a student, you will feel very difficulty. When I explain, you will say, sir, it is just like 2 plus 2 is equal to 4, like. You will feel like. So let us, to do those things very easily, these things are very, very important. Shall we start up? Right. Online students, please come to the point back. I hope it is more clear. Now I'm going to start with. So let's go to the 6 p.m. Under that, so go to the place. Here I'm going to take loops, flow control. I will write flow control. In this place, I will save this point, index of flow control. Index of flow control. So I'll save it. So here, so Behra, I need your payment slip immediately. I need your payment slip immediately. If not, so many people, no, I want now only. Because people searched, you send your immediately, take a pic and send. 6, 7 people searched about your payment details in our institute. No, send your payment slip immediately. Immediately you send it. 5 minutes time is giving to me only. You put it in the chat box. Put it in the chat box. Immediate. It is immediate. Very immediate. Urgent. 6, 7 people searched about your details in our place. Not there. No. No problem. You take your things and send it immediately. Immediately I want. Within 5 minutes. 6:21 now. 6:26 I need your payment details. Otherwise our team will remove you. Now, let us start the discussion. So here I'm talking about introduction to what? Flow control statements in Python. Introduction to what? Flow control. Introduction to flow control statements in Python, which is nothing but flow control statements or control structures in Python. Okay, shall we start? Good. So once again, because in middle of it, before I am going to explain, I will test your knowledge, previous knowledge. Who knows C language here? You know C language. Whenever I ask, you are bending your head down. So daily I will ask this. Whenever I want, I will ask. That time you will feel, sir, daily you are making us to feel disappointed. Yes, I want to, because when I'm explaining something more, I want to see that who knows. Come on, fast. Who knows? Girls. Everybody knows, but unable to answer it. Correct? Okay. What is the purpose of control structures? What is the purpose of control structures? I just want to know about it. To perform, Vijay Kumar is saying, right. Now, Vijay Kumar, to perform certain operation either once or perform operation repeatedly, for a finite number of times until condition is false. Definitely is my student. Definitely is my student. Vijay Kumar, are you my student already? Vijay Kumar, are you my student already? Quickly, yes. 100% I can say is my student. Right. Whether even nobody is opening their mouth when he's saying such a beautiful sentence, definitely is my student. So he said, now. So come to the point back. Now I want to go for the purpose of what? Control statements. Shall we move to the further? Now, I'll give you, take a requirement of something like this. చెప్పండి ఈ టైం నేను అలౌ చేయను జనరల్గా. దిస్ టైమ్ ఐ డోంట్ అలౌ. అండ్ యూ కమింగ్ లైక్ దిస్ ఆల్సో నాట్ గుడ్. మీరు అలౌ చేయకండి, నాకు చూపించారు అనుకో, బికాజ్ ఐఎమ్ వెరీ కైండ్ హార్టెడ్, ఐ మే అలౌ. You close the door immediately, 6:20, close the door. Because when my student is waiting outside, if you open the door, if you put that pressure on me, I have to allow and I have to rewrite my rules. So 6:20 last, 6:20 garbage, hand over to garbage collector. Come in. Come in. Fine. So come to the point of it. Now I'm going to introduction to flow control statements. My requirement is to send, take, before writing the purpose, my requirement is to send SMS to 100 students. My requirement is to send SMS to 100 students saying that tomorrow, send is requirement is to say tomorrow there is a class at 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Sunday. My requirement is to send an SMS to what? Tomorrow there is a class at 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Sunday. Yes, tomorrow there is a class. So tomorrow there is a class 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Sunday. First look at the subject. So whether you attend or not, that is your headache. If you attend, you will get the subject, you will go to the job. Otherwise, you will sleep in the home only. So this is a SMS I want to send to how many people? 100 people. If you want to send this SMS to 100 people, how do you write the code for it? Is that SMS system will send this message all at once or 100 times it will send? Yes, because innocent student always thinks that all at once. Innocent students will think that all at once, but internally that will be sent 100 times. It will send how many times? 100 times it will send. Starting from where? First, second, third, fourth, fifth, it go on counting up to reaches to what? 100. Internally there is a code is written. How many participants you want to send? 100. How it is sending? One by one it is going on sending. And you don't know that I got a message. Somebody knows that somebody got a message. But we'll see that we received a message. But the internal system is what? The moment you receive the message, immediately don't think that I will also receive the message at same second, same minute, right or not? Some difference of milliseconds of time will receive the messages. Suppose I want to send a common message to all my WhatsApp chats. In my WhatsApp, some contacts are there. To all of them, I want to send some common message. Is that message is going to be sending once or number of times? That is nothing but the work of sending this type of SMS to 100 students is called what? Repeated operation. Which operation? Repeated operation. For how many times? For finite number of times. See the word? For finite number of times. for finite number of times. Are you following me? For finite number of times. So I'm going to conclude my sentences. I want to send repeated operation. Sending SMS to 100 students is a repeated operation for finite number of times until condition becomes what? False. What is the meaning of false, students? Until the condition becomes false. What is that? Starting from where? 1. Send it to 2, 3, 4, 5, 100. 101 it won't send. When 101 comes, it stops. Are you following me? So what is this operation is called? Repeated operation. What operation it is? Repeated operation. Sending how many times? 100 times it is sending. Are you following me? What is this operation once again? Repeated operation. One more example. Take one more example. I want to decide the number is positive or negative. Positive or negative. What operation it is? One time operation. If the number is greater than 0, positive. Otherwise, how many times I am doing? One time only. One time only. What it is known as? One time operation. In real time, if any task is coming in front of me, how many operations will come in front of me? First important thing to verify is, first thing to verify in front of you is whether it is a one-time operation or repeated operation. This is the first task you have to recognize. Are you able to follow? So come on to the point once again, one more thing. You want to join BTech. How many years of course? 4 years. So going to the college 4 years is what operation? Repeated operation. Starting with what? 1. Next to 2, 3, 4. How many operations? 4. 4. When 5 comes, you'll say BTech is over. Joining in BTech, taking an admission in BTech is what operation? One-time operation. Are you following? Doing the job in many companies is what operation? Repeated operation. Learning the course is what operation? One-time operation. Are you following me? So, month will come how many times? One time. And days in the month will come 30 times. Are you following? In a year will come how many times? One time. Months will come how many times? 12 times. 12 times. In a month, how many days will come? 30 times. So if we carefully analyze it, there are two types of operations regularly coming. One is what? One-time operation, repeated operation. To take such type of decision making in our programming of C language, C++, Java or anything, we need what? Flow control statements are required. So flow control statements, repeated operations are performed by what statements? Looping statements. What statements? Looping statements. Looping statements are required to perform. One more is called what? One-time operations performed by what statements? Conditional statements. Which statements? Conditional statements. Tell me, conditional statements purpose is what? What do you mean by condition, students? If it is true, perform which operation, ma? X operation. If it is false, what operation? Y operation. How many times? How many times? One time. Two times, sir. One time. A number is true or false times. A number is positive or negative. Both will come. Huh? Number is greater than 0, positive. Otherwise, how many times? One time. If it is true, X operation, that is a positive. If it is false, minus, negative operation. That is called what? How many times? One time. Sending an SMS to 100 students. 1, 2, 3, so on up to where? 100. This is which operation? Until condition becomes what? 1, 2, 3 going on. When 101 comes, I will stop my sending the message. Combined together is known as the purpose of what? Flow control statements. Shall I write the definition of flow control statements? So now I'm going to write it. The purpose of flow control statements in Python is that, careful students, once you know this definition, almost your things will become clarified. The purpose of flow control statements in Python is that to perform what is that now? To perform certain operation, to perform certain operation only once in the bracket. In the case of true, Vijay Kumar, I'm appreciating you by remembering the definition. In the case of true, which operation? X operation or what? X operation. So I'm going to say X operation or what? False. Or in the case of what? False. 1 minute. In the case of what? False. In the case of false, which operation? Y operation. How many times? One time. Right. Or perform certain operation repeatedly. For how many times? Finite number of times until test condition becomes right. I hope you are getting. Test condition becomes false. Is it clear? Is it clear for all of you? Yes. Now I'm going to conclude my sentences. The purpose of flow control statements in Python is that to perform certain operation only once. In the case of true, X operation. In the case of false, Y operation, that is a conditional part. Or what? To perform certain operation repeatedly for finite number of times until test condition becomes false. This is an ultimate purpose. Are you following me? In Python programming, this is the same sentence you can say in all the languages. In Python programming, we have three types of flow control statements. They are number one is called conditional statements. I will carry that. Number one is called conditional or selection statements. Number one. Second one is called what? Looping or repeat iterative or yes. Next, third one is called what? Transfer flow control statements. Are you following me? So these are the three things are available. I hope this example is clear. I want to generate 1 to 100 numbers. Which operation? Repeated operation. What he will use? Looping. I want to decide whether it is a leap year or not a leap year. Conditional. One-time operation. One-time operations performed by what? Conditional. Repeated operations performed by whom? That's all. I want to generate a multiplication table for a given number. Looping. I want to decide whether the given number is prime or not. I will use like. I will decide the number is even or odd. Conditional. I want to generate a 10 to 1, 10 to 1, 10, 9, 8 like that. Looping. Simple. If you are having such a power of determination, it is going to be dead easy. Are you able to follow now? So now I am going to enter into the first one in detail. I will discuss. If you carefully attending the classes perfectly, you can attend the classes perfectly. You will follow like anything. After this class, 8 days or 9 days, if you understand, you can do any kind of things perfectly. Now I am going to enter into what first? Conditional statements I am going to discuss. So coming to the point back, here I am going to say, I am going to enter into this place. So here, Mr. Behra, I asked you, please send your payment receipt. We found you that you are illegal student in my class. 6 people searched about your details. No, now only you send it. I already gave it time for you. I am removing now. So I am removing now. So now I am removing and we want to find out who is forwarding that link for you. This is what I don't want. So coming to the point, you are an illegal student, you are attending my class, and I'm removing from my class, and take care now. Coming to the point back. So here I'm going to enter into the point. So I will go to this place. So ఇక్కడ రండి సార్. ఆ బెహ్రా అనే స్టూడెంట్ ఒకసారి శుభంకు ఫోన్ చేసి చెప్పండి. ఈజ్ అన్ ఇల్లీగల్ స్టూడెంట్, యూ డోంట్ హావ్ పేమెంట్ రిసిప్ట్. ఒకసారి మానిటర్ చేయమని చెప్పండి. సో నౌ ఈజ్ అన్ యాక్చువల్లీ రాంగ్ స్టూడెంట్. You don't have any details with us because we searched in entire places. You don't have email ID, nothing is there. Somebody is forwarding the link to him. So he is an illegal student. Now I'll go to the conditional or selection or what branching statement. Now I want to go for what is the purpose of these conditional statements. So let us start understanding this point. So the purpose of conditional or selection or branching statements is that to perform come on fast, to perform one time operation such as x operation in the case of what, true, or y operation, x operation in the case of what, yes, false, y operation in the case of what, false, in the case of false, in the case of false. So here x operation in the case of true, y operation in the case of what, false. How many times? One time. I hope it is clear for you. Number is true or false, one time. Number is even or odd, one time. These are all called one time operation. Like there are so many number of examples I will give you. Students, tomorrow there is a class for you. Tomorrow I am going to keep a class for you. Just now I said a message, not to all of them. I am saying once again, tomorrow there is a class. There is a class. At what time? At 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. is a class for you. Link I will keep after the class. Link details purely offline. Online. Link details after the class I will keep. One day you already attended, no? In Google Drive class, I will keep it. And this is for tomorrow, Sunday. And the reason for taking Sunday class is Monday, there is no class. And you may have a doubt. Why? You need to know or not? Because I said to you, so my daughter is having JEE mains and the center is too far from here, and the second shift she is having, and half an hour before we must be in the center. So I'm taking her, and say all the best to all you. I need your blessings because I'm explaining to you, because I need your blessings to my daughter. Okay, because of course she is writing that. So thank you, my dear students. Now I will, this link details I'll send you. Okay, ma? Okay, online students, thank you, my dear students. Right. Okay, my dear students, I will, right. Yeah, right. Thank you, students. Now I'll move to the further. Fine. Okay, students, shall I continue my session now? Right. Thank you, students, online students, to one and all. Now I will continue my session. So now the purpose of conditional or selection statements is, okay, ma, Archana, thank you, ma, thank you. So the purpose of conditional or selection statements or branching statements is that to perform certain operation, such as X operation in the case of true, or Y operation in the case of what? False. So, Robert, 9 a.m. IST, yes. 9 a.m. IST. Maybe you are in which country? No. There are different countries. Our class will contain different country. Different people are there in different countries. In US, In Australia, different country people are there. So you are in US. So Ashutosh is in US. So different country people are there. See students who are in Jarina, yeah, it will be night for us, sir. Okay. So, okay, ma. Who are there in other countries? Please say your country name once because offline students are supposed to know about it. Yeah. Aditya. Thank you, ma. Yeah. Jarina. Say all your country name once. Offline students want to see. So, Toronto, Uday, V. Okay. Uh, so, other country students, UK. Okay. Niranjan, Ananya. Okay. So, okay. Okay. Lokesh. Yeah. Okay, students. Thank you. Now you will move to the further. So, different countries, early morning also so many people. And already one new batch is going to start. I already said to you, 7 a.m. January 31st. Any friends are there, you can intimate. Okay, students. Now I will go for, now I will move to the further. Okay, Srivastav, congratulations. Okay. Now I'll move to the further. I'll move to the further. Srivastav. Okay, ma. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Aditya. Yes. Now, please. Now come to the point. Now, how many conditional statements are there? There are 4 types of conditional statements. In Python programming, we have 4 types of what? Conditional statements. Conditional or selection or branching statements. They are number 1, which is already written in. Once again, I am writing. What is this? Simple if statement. Simple if statement. Second one is if else statement. If else statement. If else statement. Third one is what? If, if else statement. Else statement. Else statement. Now, fourth is called what? Match case statement. Match case statement. These are our statements. These are the things we are discussing in detail with so many number of hacker ranking examples. Right? Any company, if we go for it, remember students, they are conducting a solid system test for you. And that solid system test, to practice it, you must have something like this. IP exam, everybody can write it. But writing competitive exams is very important, correct or not? Like that, we have to prepare. That is what I'm going to give you the techniques here. So try to utilize it. So Aditya, sorry, you are going little fast. Okay, man, nothing. I'm not going fast. Slowly only I'm going. Okay now? So, okay. Now I'll start. Simple if statement. So let me take the opinion. Online students, am I going fast? Online students, am I going fast? Please, everybody. Okay. Right. Offline students, am I going fast? Okay. So, okay. Ashutosh, no, sir. Okay. Pace is good. Okay. Little faster. Okay. Little bit. Okay. 1.2x. Actually, my speed is 2.x. But I'm going in a normal speed only. Student speed only I'm going. Student speed only I'm going. And if you say 1.2x, 1.75x, 1.5x, this not going in a normal speed. Please follow. Students, you are making me to divert my class. Right. Okay, Giridharan, 100% ma, 100%. I am also waiting for that. 100% I will update about the NASCOM certification. 100% I will do, my dear student. Right. Let us move to the further. Shall I start simple if statement? Yes. Simple if statement I am going to explain. Carefully follow. Students. So don't take, when somebody says something, don't enjoy that. Seriously look at that. Must be serious. You should not be funny student. Okay. Right. Now, simple if statement I am going to discuss. Let us start understanding about what is this simple if statement, how it works. Now I am going to explain. What is the difference between if else operator and if statement? When to use what I am going to explain. Shall we start now? Right. Let us start understanding about simple if statement. Syntax I am going to explain. Carefully follow. Now I am going to write it. Syntax. If. Already you know if is a keyword yesterday. If is taking what there yesterday? Test condition. Did you remember? Test condition. Today we are going to use it. In C language, what we used to do, ma? Open the bracket. In C language, I am talking. 2 minutes I will talk. In C language, we will write what? Open the bracket and we'll write what here? Statement 1, statement 2, statement 2, statement 2, so on. Statement n I will write or not? Statement n I will write it. Statement n I will write it. All right. And after that, we'll do what? Close. This is called very easiest thing to understand. And after that, we will write what? Other statements also will write or not? Other statements will write it. In Python, this type of closing bracket and ending bracket, opening bracket and closing bracket is not there in Python. Python contains one, of course, for the students who don't practice, it is a devil concept. Those who are practicing, it is really an enjoyable concept. That time, if you open the bracket, close the bracket, what are all the statements you have written within this opening bracket and closing bracket? It is called one block of statements, which will do some operation, right or not? But in the case of Python, what is happening, students? You know, such opening bracket and closing bracket is not there. What is happening now? We are having colon. Colon is called indentation symbol. Please look at that. It is known as what? Indentation symbol. Indentation symbol. What is the colon is called? Indentation symbol. That indentation symbol itself is acting as a block of statements. Recognition will start. Once you write indentation symbol, definitely I have to write indentation block. Indentation block. Sir, how to write indentation block? That is our topic. Indentation block to be written. See, my cursor is waiting exactly under I. You have to press one tab. You have to press one tab. That is a minimum 3-4 spaces you need to maintain. 4 spaces you need to maintain. So by counting space bar, don't do that. And you press tab. You write what, student? Statement 1. See, my dear student, statement 1. Next you will write what? Statement 2. Statement 2. Now I am going to write it what? Statement n. I will write statement n. Are you following me? Statement n. What is the statement 1, statement 2, statement 3, statement n says? Indentation block. Spell out. What is this colon? Suppose if you write by mistake like that, you will get error. That error is called indentation error. Spell out. In the beginning, when I used for loop, I said colon. You don't worry, I will tell further. I said na. Now I am saying. Are you following me? Now where is my cursor is waiting now? Where is my cursor is waiting? Everybody. Indentation block. Now where is my cursor is waiting still? Indentation block. To come out of the indentation block, press backspace. Press what? Backspace. It is coming out of what? Indentation block. Now I am writing what here? Other statements in program. Other statements in program. This is called what? Other statements in program. Did you understand this syntax? This, once again, I am asking, what is the symbol colon is called? Indentation symbol. What is the statement 1, statement n is called? Indentation block of statements. Very good. What are these are called? other statements in the program which are written parallel to my if statement or not? How I know that indentation block and other statements in the program? Whatever is written like this within the indentation, it is known as indentation block. Somebody also can call it as indentation suit. Indentation suit of statements. And this is written here what? Parallel to if I wrote other statements in the program. Did you understand? If I don't follow this indentation rules and regulations, you will get an error called what? Indentation error. You got my point, students? Please tell me. First, now I am explaining the syntax. Syntax is finished. Now I am explaining the execution process. After the execution process, coding I will go immediately. Please tell me. First cursor will come to where? This is called Python syntax. First cursor will come to where? Indentation. Come on, fast. Indent test condition. What is that? Test condition. First, it will come to where? Test condition. Test condition results are what? True or false. If it is true, first I will talk about true. If it is true, PVM will execute what? Indentation block of statements. How many times? One time. And immediately execute what statements? Other statements in the program. That is in the case of what? True. Understood? Second time. If the test condition is false, simply PVM will execute what? Other statements in the program. Other statements in the program. Which statements are not executing? Indentation block of statements are not executing. Did you understand my point? Again, I will explain. See, my dear students, test condition is true. If the test condition is true, PVM execute the indentation block of statements. After that, execute what again? Other statements in the program. This is in the case of what? True. If the test condition is false, PVM will not execute what? Indentation block of statement. Simply execute what? Other statements in the program. Online students, did you understand? Did you understand? Right? Fine. Now I am going to enter into the small flow chart I will give you. Flow chart. Please look at, guys. Entry. This is called entry. Entry. What is this is called? One rhombus. Yesterday also I said the flow chart concept. Flow chart will give you the flow, how it is taking place. What are the students? Test condition. What is this, ma? True. Once it is true, what will happen? Execute what? Indentation block of statements. Indentation block of statements. Okay. If after the indentation block of statements, what is executing? Execute other statements. Execute other statements. Very good. If the test condition is false, what will happen? Execute other statements in the program. Did you understand this flowchart? Syntax, then what? Flowchart. Concept also you understood now? Now I will show you one small diagrammatic, colorful concept I will show you. If I draw the colorful concept again, take some time. Already you understood now? Let me open the small colorful diagram so that I can minimize my some time. So I will take up now here, students. So I'm writing here. You please follow. This is colorful thing. You need to write the notes very easily. Now please look at, my dear students. Carefully try to understand. Simple if statement. Syntax. Please observe. If test condition. If test condition. Tell me, ma, what is happening? Test condition. Colon. What is the colon is called? Yes. Immediately indentation symbol followed by what? Indentation block or indentation shoot. How many spaces? Press tab. Press tab. Once you press tab, automatically it will come. Automatically when you are working in a PyCharm and Edit Plus, automatically when you press enter key, that will wait automatically. Need not to press tab also. If at all you need, you can do that. Execute this indentation block and parallel to this line, see my line you see, other statements in the program. Start the execution. Here I already said to you, come to that test condition is what? true, execute indentation block of statements and also execute what? Other statements in the program. If the test condition is what here? False. Execute what? Other statements in the program. Explanation, students. Here if is a keyword. Here test condition can be either true or false. If the test condition is true, then PVM executes indentation block of statements and later executes other statements. Did you understand? Yes. If the test condition is false, PVM executes other statements without executing what? Indentation block of statements. Did you understand? This is about the syntax explained, concept explained, and next flowchart explained. Now I am going to the coding. Shall we go for it? Right. Robert, someone is considered. Okay. Okay, Robert, he is removing you. See, my dear student, is very good student. So you said, Robert, you said to admin, huh? You said to admin. Okay. So did he recognize you? ఆ స్టూడెంట్ నే రిమూవ్ చేయాలి, వేరే వాళ్ళని రిమూవ్ చేయకూడదు. చెప్పండి ఒకసారి మళ్ళా. జెన్యూన్ స్టూడెంట్స్, దట్స్ వాట్. ఒక స్టూడెంట్, వన్ స్టూడెంట్ ఈజ్ రాంగ్, అదర్స్ ఆర్ గెటింగ్ ఎఫెక్టెడ్. ఓకే రాబర్ట్. సో ఎనీథింగ్ యూ మిస్డ్ ఇట్, ఐ హోప్ యూ ఆర్ గెటింగ్ మీ. రాబర్ట్, డిడ్ యూ అండర్స్టాండ్ దిస్? Okay. Did you understand this explanation? When you are removing, maybe I explained something. Did you understand? Okay. Now open the notes. All of you open the notes now. See how many struggles for wrong person recognizing how much he thinks it is. Actually, we don't know. Because of doing extra, we searched for total survey. We went very deep copy, deep search we have performed. And very soon we will find out who is forwarding the link to that guy also will find. Both of them will remove from meeting. So that we should not. Once a link is given for you, it is very confidential for you. So take care, my dear students. Write down. Write a Python program. Which will accept two integer values. Small example I start with. Which will accept two integer values and decide the biggest among them, by using simple if statement. By using simple if statement. Did you understand? Actually, I did already with what? Ternary operator. Now let me tell you the difference first to you. When to go for ternary, when to go for if. Actually, there are the if else is there. Our next discussion is with what? If else. That time anyhow I will tell you. But let me tell you, here also if is there, there also if is there. Now, when we go for if else ternary operator, you see, mom, I will write syntax once. Variable name is equal to expression1. What is this now? If test condition else expression2. That means expression2 or expression1 means what? Only one statement you need to write. Expression means only one statement, correct or not? Only one statement. Statement 1 and next is what? Statement 2. Only one statement you can write at a time for doing small operations. For suppose when the condition is true, if I want to execute so many number of operations, which one is not suitable? If else ternary operator is not suitable. Did you understand? I cannot write many statements in this place, correct or not? So I have to go for what? Simple if statement. For example, when the The test condition is true. I want to execute 10 statements, 10 statements I want to execute. Is it possible with if else operator? No. Suppose if the condition is false, I want to execute 20 statements. Is it possible to write 20 statements in if else operator? No. That time I have to go for what? Conditional statements I have to go for it. Which statements? Conditional statement. If only one small task is there, one statement related task is there, I will go for what? Simple statement, I will go for it. Are you following? First birthday, celebrate in function hall. 10th birthday, celebrate in the home only. Correct or not? Don't celebrate 10th birthday in the function hall. Unnecessary expense, right or not? First birthday, okay, celebrate. Are you following? Big operations, go for what? Big one-time operations, go for what? Conditional. One time, one statement related operation, go for what? Ternary operator. Understood, students? Now I will go to the PyCharm. Before this code, one small task also I want to tell you. Very funny, very small example. That is a simple example. Because Aditya said that, sir, you are going little fast. That's why I want to tell you very small example. Aditya, come to the front. Now, I want to take your things now. Go to where? So remove this 1 minute, students. Close this project. So go to the place. Now I want to remove this. Go to the place. Sir, how to activate word wrap in PyCharm? What is the use of that? Mayank? So now I am going to say 6 p.m. 6 p.m. what statements? Conditional statements. I am going to introduce. Conditional statements. Mayank, observe this. Carefully observe it. Now I am going to take up here. Now I am going to. I will go to this place. Rub it. Now, what you wrote is wrong. So, now coming to the point. So, I taught to you what concept? Simple if statement I said. I did not say if else concept. I said what? Simple if. So, don't try to take out your old knowledge. No, I don't want your old knowledge. Of course, you don't feel it. Even if you feel also no problem for me. Because at the time of giving injection, definitely will feel, oh, so much pain. But once injection is given, problem will be solved now. So don't feel it because I say like that. No problem, I am saying. Because you are having anxiety to say what you know. Because first day, what is OS operating system you said. It's your anxiety. Later you know that it is wrong. So no problem, student. Now I am going to say simple if statement, a statement example 1.py. See that, student. Now, you please follow me. Program for accepting two integer values. My intention is not to teach directly to average students. My intention is to teach below average, above average, to the directly to the professional level. When you take any topic, we'll start from 0 to high end will go. Because every student is important for me. Taking that bottom student to up, that is important. That's why from small example to higher end examples, I will cover. So it is suitable for everybody. Accepting two integers and find big among them. Now I am going to say, before this example, I want to take one more small example here. That example is something like this. Let us take one small example. Look at. Now I am taking, write a code for watching movie. I mean to say, write a code for to go to movie. Just a funny example to test your knowledge. Funny means don't be funny like everything like. Now start. To go to the movie, what is required? Ticket is required. If ticket is there, what you will do? Go to movie, enjoy the movie, and you will sit and you will go to where last? Home. What? Again, you will sit there only or what? Huh? Seeing something different? Having ticket, watch the movie. After that, where do you go? Home. Okay? Next. You don't have the ticket. Where do you go? Home. Going to home is what statement? Other statement. That recognition I want. No ticket. Where are you going? Home. If ticket is there, watching the movie, go to the home. What is the common statement there? Go to the home is called which statement? Other statement. Going to the movie and watching the movie is called which statement? Indentation block of statement. Did you understand that? Now I am writing. Simple code I am writing. Case 1. Case 1. Case 1. Ticket is called what? Yes. Case 2 is what? Ticket is what? No. Just one small example to take the average student, below average student into consideration where they can understand me clearly. Other than that, nothing. This attempt is only to take everybody into consideration. Within 2 minutes, you will get the like anything. Now I am writing the code. What is your case number 1? Having the ticket. Case number 2, no ticket. Come on, what you will ask first? Show me the ticket. How do you get it? TKT is equal to input of do you have ticket? Do you have what? Ticket. Do you have ticket? Do you have ticket? I am writing what here? Yes or no? Yes or no? I am saying something like this. What is the value of ticket you are entering? What is the value you are entering? Either yes or no. What is the value of TKT? Either yes or no. What are you writing? If yes, do what? Enter inside. Otherwise, go to where? Tell me the code, please. If, good. If, come on. If TKT is equal to what? TKT is equal to what? Yes. What you will do? What is the symbol? I forget. Indentation symbol, colon. You have to tell colon. Say once. Colon, colon, colon. Right. Say next. Tab. You need not to press tab in the IDE because it is there. Okay, good students. Tab. I will say what? Print. Enter into theater. And next is print of what I will say. First example, slowly I will teach. Watch the movie. Watch the movie. Watch the movie. Watch the movie. And next what? Print of what? Eat. Eat what? Do you know the reason why people eat popcorn in the movie theaters? Do you know? Do you know? Okay. Okay, no problem. If you don't know, no problem. Come to the point. Huh? Why, sir? Simple. If you don't know, no problem. Okay, no problem. Come to the point. It's not a subject now, Robert. It is not a subject now. Let me continue. After that, now this is watching. And after that, you need to, movie is over. And you need to go to where? Home. So see my cursor where it is available. Print of what? Go to home. Go to home. Go to home. Start this flow carefully. Start this flow carefully. This is called, see this. What is the value of TKT? What is the value of TKT? Yes. S is equal to S. True. S is equal to S. True. S is equal to S. True. Enter into this lines of code and then go to other statements in the program. Go to home. Don't take it as a funny example. It's a very important basic small example I am giving in the case of true. Next is in the case of what next? No. Value is called what? No. What is this TKT? No is equal to S. False. What is this now? Go to home. Did you understand this such a small example? Please go to that. Please go to that. Now I'm going to write a small example I want to execute first. There I will habituate one small thing. Debugging kind of flow I will explain. In further, I will explain debugging also, students. Right now you understand more. Flow example.py. See now, students. Now I'm writing .py. Come on, students. TKT is equal to input of do you have a ticket? Do you have a ticket? What is this now? Yes or no? Okay. Now I'm writing. Tell me if TKT is equal to S, indentation symbol. Please look at my once. I wrote colon. Suppose if I run like this, you will get error. Why error? The moment I write colon, immediately you have to write what? Indentation block you have to write. You please run this now. You will get what error? Indentation error. Please follow. What is this error, ma? Indentation error. Suppose, for example, you don't want to write indentation for a period of time. You don't want to write indentation block. That time I will write pause. Pause. Pause is a keyword. Pause is a keyword which instructs the PVM and Python compiler not to consider the indentation block. Pause is a keyword which instructs the PVM and Python compiler not to consider the indentation block. In other words, pause instructs the PVM and Python compiler to bypass the indentation block. In other way, pause is a keyword which instructs the PVM and Python compiler don't consider what? Indentation block. Did you understand? Yes, you understand, but not getting grip on that. Suppose I asked a question to one student. He don't know the answer. I asked a question. You don't know the answer. What you will say? Pause. Pause means what? Indirectly you are saying, sir, don't consider my answer. Your answer is called indentation block for me. You are saying pause. I'll go to next student. Next student also will say what? Pause. Like that. Pause is a keyword which instructs me don't consider the answer. Like when you BTech completed, what they will say? BTech pause. University says pause. Pause. Only pause. Pause means what? Don't consider the subject. See how Python is designed? Good or not? So I think you are remembering what is pause. Now come on now. See, when I press enter key, where is my cursor is waiting? Exactly at the same place. Suppose if I write by mistake what? Okay, I wrote it. See that print red line is the red line indicate what? Error. See this indentation error. That indicates. Now to avoid that error, press what? Tab. See that red line gone. Are you following that? Yes. So what is this now? Enter into theater. Once you practice these things now, first 2 days you practice now. Next onwards, by closing your eyes, you can type the program. Lot of people suffers with indentation problems. And don't bring your laptop, sir, I'm getting indentation error. Indentation error means what? I have to look for small space also. For example, you see line number 2, you see line number 2. I'm just giving one small space. Small space I gave. Just one space is there. Just one space. You cannot find the space also. If I run my program, you see what is happening. It is going to give indentation error. Which line? Line number 2. And if we give such type of error, I also will see what? I have to take microscope and I have to see where is the space is available. Correct or not? So writing the program is very, very important. See that? No, if you give the space, you will suffer with indentation error. Indentation error is nothing but a mistake of the programmer typing. Okay, students, enter into theater. These are all precautionary points I want to tell at this stage. Enter into theater. Now, next, what is that? Come on, watch the movie. Watch the movie. Watch the movie. Next is called what now? Eat something like this. So done. So I will say now this is available at where? Within the indentation. Within the indentation. Now I want to go out of the indentation. What should I press? Backspace. I will say what? Go to home. Go to home. Go to home. And read Python notes. Read Python notes. Just like this. Are you following? Now tell me. So now see, Robert, automatically coming or not? Automatically this indentation is coming, my dear student. Automatically indentation is coming now. No need to adjust the indentation because myself has to do what? Which are the statements to be indentation? Which are the statements out of the indentation? Yes or no? Myself has to take care about the indentation. Robert, now, shall I run my code? Come on, run this code. Now see, with the code I will explain. Where is my statement? Where is my statement? Where is which line? Line number 2. First call 2. Do you have a ticket? I am entering the value called what? S. Yes. Go to which line? Number lines, sir. Line numbers I want. Third line. Stop all of you. Madhu stop. Enter that. Do you have a ticket? Which statement is giving? This one. What is the value of TKT now? Yes. Even if I want to tell such a basics means how it is. Come on, now it is coming to which line? Third line. Line numbers you have to say. Third line. Third line value you got S is equal to S. True now, false? True. True means which statements are executing? Indentation block of statements. Execute 4, 5, 6. Indentation block is completed. Go to where? 7th line. Other statements in the program. Go to home and read Python notes. Are you following? Press enter key and see the result. See the result. Go enter into theater, watch the movie, eat popcorn and go to home, read Python notes. This is in the case of what? True. Let's run next. Come on. All of you tell the numbers. Which line it is giving now? Second line. What is the value I'm entering? No. No means where it is going. Which line next? Which line? Second line over. Next what? Third line. Third line true or false? Go to which line? Good. Beautiful. 7th line. Go to that. The type of line controlling is required. That means student is understanding the flow. Did you understand? Yes. Any doubt? No. You will not have any doubt. My doubt is, sir, do you have a ticket? Yes, capital I am entering. Capital.